Hi everyone, this is my Sprint versus Boost Part 3 video. I wanted to update everybody. It's been about a year since I have had Boost, which is a no contract. You buy the phones outright. I came from Sprint. I had a BlackBerry. I had a contract. I was paying $121 plus change when I was there. Came to the end of my contract. My BlackBerry pooped out and I needed a new phone. So I have a friend who owns some Boost stores, and he said to try it. But I was telling him, look, I have the all data plan. I really need my phone. I need the emails as they come. The BlackBerry having push email was a huge feature for me. He convinced me to try it. I figured I'd try it for 6 months. If I didn't like it, it would buy me some time and a little bit of money, and we'd see where we were. Well, it's been almost a year, and I have to tell you that I love Boost. Love it. I'm going to put on my glasses and I'm going to read to you some things. When I started, I was paying $121, I think I've already said that, plus change, plus taxes. And when I started with Boost, because I got a Android phone, you pay a little bit more for the Android phones. This is a Prevail, a Samsung Prevail. It runs on the Gingerbread the Gingerbread program. It was very intuitive to learn, so simple. Within 30 minutes, I was running it like I've been doing it my whole life. So fantastic. It cost me $60 a month plus change in taxes. I got the all data, all texting, all phoning, all minutes type of plan. Everything. I got the all everything plan. And like I said, it ran me $60. I really used the dog out of this phone for the first month because I was going to prove a point. Well, the joke was on me. A lovely, lovely joke, because the phone worked exactly as I needed it to work. The plan when I was billed, it was billed at the $60. It was fantastic. The only thing that I really noticed with this phone that I didn't notice with the BlackBerry is when I'm in West Texas, they have very few Sprint towers there. It is roaming, but I don't pay extra for that. And the service was a little bit slower, but it wasn't anything that, curtailed my use in any way. Now, Sprint has a program that is, and I can't remember the name of the program right now, but when you have a phone and you make continuous payments on time for 6 months, the price comes down $5. So for me, I started at $60, and I believe I can go all the way down to $40. This is pre-tax. So right now I'm at $45. I just hit the new barrier. I'm at $45. So I'm telling y'all, I am paying for a Samsung product. Had to pay for the phone outright, but I'm paying for everything that I had at Sprint. And I am now paying $45 plus tax. I think this month's payment was maybe $49. $49! Every time I pay my bill, I'm like, yes! Now, here's the drawback for some of you, not for me. The phones you do have to buy outright. They can run up to $300 to $500 maybe, but you can get a phone for $100 easily. They have phones on sale all the time. By the way, I'm not getting paid for this. I just absolutely love this product. My phone was $100, I think. I really want a Samsung Galaxy 4, but because I'm with, I was going to say Sprint, but because I'm with Boost, I have to wait approximately 2 years. Their phones are about 2 years old. They're not used. They're just, the cycle is about 2 years behind. So I think they have an iPhone now, but I'm not an iPhone user, so it really doesn't matter to me. But you do pay for the phones outright, and then you pay for your monthly bill. Now, the Boost in this area, which I'm pretty sure in all areas, the data is processed over, the data, the phone calls, the texting, all of that stuff is processed over Sprint lines. This is a Sprint subsidiary company, I believe. So you get the Sprint doodahs for a Boost cost. So if you really want to be hip, this is probably not the company for you because you want the brand new phones all the time. But if you're like me and you don't mind saving money, this is the way to go. I'm trying to think. There is one issue that I have had, two issues that I've had. One is when I go to West Texas, they don't have as many towers there, as many Sprint towers there. So my phone is a little delayed in the texts. The phone works perfectly. The phone calls work perfectly. Sending a picture or something like that's a little bit delayed, but it's nothing that stops me. And the second biggest issue that I have had with this phone was my fault. I bought this phone pre-Granny. So what that means is it doesn't have a whole lot of storage. The first time I spent at Sweetie's house, I went down to 13% of my storage. My phone quit working because there were so many pictures. He's sleeping, he's eating, what's he doing now? I was taking pictures of him all the time. So then I learned that I could put them on a card and I have more space. But the next phone needs to have much more storage. So, but that was totally my doing. I had no idea. I actually had a couple people tell me, get a phone with more storage. But at that point, I just needed it for emails and phone calls and texts. So it's a little workhorse. I love it so much. You guys, if you are thinking about, if you're coming to the end of your contracts, if you're thinking about how you can save money, I'm paying about $50 with tax right now. I was paying $120-ish. It's amazing. It's an amazing product that I think so few people look at because it has a certain perception about it. But you'd be wrong if you think that. So, like I said, phones are about 2 years old. They're not used. They're all brand new phones. But it works off of the Sprint system. It's fantastic. I will leave a code in the blog. So if you would like to switch to Boost and you want to use me as a reference, I get a little cash. And that would be great. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Go ahead and use Boost anyways. So I hope that this was useful for you guys. And that's my Boost versus Sprint part 3. And that's going to be it. I think we all know how much I love the product now. So you guys have a great day. See you soon.